Hi everyone, let's talk about TNA Wrestling, January 30th, 2025. This was a great show from this past Thursday, guys. Again, another great show in my opinion. We kick things off with the former TNA World Champion Nick Gibbons, who addresses the Impact Zone for the first time since losing the title to Joe Hendry at Genesis, and Nick Nemeth fails to recapture the title when he interrupted by his brother Ryan Nemeth, and Ryan Nemeth tries to convince him that Joe Hendry is a fraud. But Nick Nemeth comes to his defense and says that Joe Hendry earns the championship. First Class is out next, and who claims that 2025 is going to be their year with AJ Francis and KC. Then Ryan simply accepts a challenge for First Class, and it makes official by Director of Authority Santino Marella. In tonight's main event, it will be Nick Nemeth and Ryan Nemeth versus the First Class. In my opinion, it was a fun match, but it should have not been a main event. It was a decent match, in my opinion. We'll talk about it. It was a decent match, but it should have not been the main event, in my opinion. Then Miller interviews the between TNA and NXT, and Ariana Grace. She's interrupted by Tessa Blanchard, who claims that Jordan Grace was handed everything in this business by her father, and Tessa Blanchard serves them up and remains everyone in TNA that she answers to nobody, which was great. Like I said again, just freaking great. Freaking great with Tessa Blanchard. What Tessa Blanchard is freaking doing, I don't give a damn what you people have to say. I don't. She's a great freaking wrestler. Great freaking wrestler. The match that she had with Jordan Grace at TNA Genesis, like I said on my other review about freaking 10 days ago, that was a freaking great match with her and Jordan Grace. Just sent off Jordan Grace off to TNA. She's gone now too. She's gone. Josh Alexander is kind of a weird story. With the Josh Alexander thing, it's kind of weird to me, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion on that, guys. But yeah, Jordan Grace is done with TNA, guys. So, and she's heading up to WWE tonight. I think she's going to be at the Royal Rumble. So we'll see what happens. She was at the Royal Rumble last year as well. So we'll see what happens. Then earlier today, there was a contentious confront between NXT Cora Jade and Sarah Brookside in the backstage area, and Cora Jade is in search of the Knockouts World Champion Slamovich and wants nothing to do with Brookside. Then the NXT Cora Jade crossed the line as she contests against I was thinking high end in the impact zone, and Cora Jade in control following a running drop kick on the rope, and high end gains the memory. Well, I was thinking, Ian gains the momentary advantage with a leg drop, but Cora Jade quickly turns the side, and Cora Jade hits a running knee in the corner, and followed by Cora Jade to score the domination victory, and that's how Cora Jade defeated Iron with a domination victory. And I love Hiren. Hiren is a really good female wrestler. Hiren, Hiren is a really good wrestler in my opinion. I have seen her stuff in the independent. She's really good. She is. It's just, she's in the freaking stage of being a jobber, in TNA. But that's just my opinion. I don't like saying that word. I really don't like saying jobber. I like to call all of these wrestlers by their freaking names, by their wrestling names, because freaking, you never know later in the future if they can, get up there, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. But I still love them. I still love them no matter if they're not good or if they're good in the ring, because I just want to give them praise. You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion on that. Then after the match, Cora Jade continues the assault on Ian to Sarah Brookside comes to her aid, and Sarah Brookside is checking on Ian when Cora Jade attacks her from behind, and Cora Jade takes her out with Jade, but Knockout World Champion Marco Slamovich chases her off, and that's what happens. Oh man, I can't wait with the story with Marco Slamovich and Cora Jade. Oh man, it's going to freaking slap so freaking hard, in my opinion. And Jess Miller interviews the NXT West Lee, who explains that he and his allies Tyson and Tariq are going to take out anyone who stands in their way of capturing the NXT title in the NXT Tag Team Championship. Last week it was the Rascals. Tonight it's Ace Austin, which Ace Austin faced Wesley. That was really good stuff. Backstage with Chris Miller and Wesley's team. Really good stuff, guys. Really good stuff in my opinion. Then we had George Iceman present Santino Marella with a fence that it wasn't the legal member of Spitfire who scored the victory in the Knockout World Tag Team title against Ash and Heather by Elegant at Genesis, and Santino Marella announces a knockout battle royal this coming week with the winner recovering. I'll say it again, guys. I'll repeat it again. Santino Marella announces a knockout battle royal this coming week with the winner. I'll say again, with the winner receiving. I'll say again, with the winner receiving a knockout world title opportunity, and Ash and Heather by Elegant as well as Spitfire will be in the match. Good stuff right there, guys. Really freaking good stuff. I'm telling you, really good freaking stuff, man. Then we had Brian Myers versus Leon Slater. Oh man, really good stuff. I'm telling you. Even though Brian Myers won this match. Oh man, let's talk about it. Leon Slater continues to fight back against the system as he battles Brian Myers, and Leon Slater hits a head spring back elbow for a early 2 count, and Leon Slater is about to fly, but he meets a roadblock from the rest of the system, and Brian Myers capitalized off the distraction to gain control, and Leon Slater offense team whip into the turnbuckle, and then I'll say it again. Then I was thinking then stars. I was thinking the stars. Then the stars. Then the stars. The stars with a springboard crossbody in the pace quickly as Leon Slater hits a blue thunderbomb and Brian Myers bounces back with a DDT, and Leon Slater sends Brian Myers to the floor, then takes him out by sweeping over the corner ring post, and Leon Slater fights off the system as Alicia Edwards hands Brian Myers his ring, and Brian Myers hits him over the head with the ring. I'll say it again, guys. Brian Myers hits him over the head with the ring, then hits the roster cut for the win, and that's how Brian Myers defeated Leon Slater with the roster cut for the win, and he wins with the roster cut for the win, guys. Say it again. Brian Myers with the System X Division Champion Moose and Eddie Edwards and JDC and Alicia Edwards defeating Leon Slater. I love the System. I don't really care about you people saying this System. No, they're great. I love the System. I love the freaking System. They're great heels. And you know what, guys? I don't care that you guys hate them. I really don't. I really don't. I really don't. Because they're awesome. The System is freaking awesome. Then Sami Callihan gets a measure of revenge from last week when he attacked Mance Warner backstage, which was amazing. That was amazing. From freaking Sami Callihan attacking Mance Warner backstage, that was freaking amazing stuff. Just amazing. He does amazing work. Sami Callihan does so freaking amazing work. When I first seen Sami Callihan, when he was in a group with, I think it was with Shamrock, you know what I'm saying? Ken Shamrock. And I'm thinking, I think it was with Cam Shamrock, I believe. I could be wrong. Then the Hardys come to the defense of Leon Slater and promise to fight by his side against the System next week, which that's going to be fun, guys. The Hardys come to defense of Leon Slater and promise to fight by his side against the System next week. That's going to be a great feel to add right there. Then the brawl between Sami Callihan and Mance Warner still into the impact zone, and Sami Callihan is about to do some serious damage to a steel chair and a baseball bat when Steph Delancey gets involved, and Mance Warner capitalizes and hits Sami Callihan with the championship belt that was in Steph Delancey's position, which was great, guys. Really good stuff. And then I'll say again, really good stuff with Mance Warner. I'll say again, really good stuff with Mance Warner and freaking Sami Callihan and Steph Delancey, guys. Really good stuff. Sorry about the background, man. In the back. Then Steve Macklin is confront. I'll say it again. Steve Macklin is convinced that Josh Alexander is going to betray Eric Young tonight, and he's not sticking around to see it happen, which that was good stuff right there in backstage. Then we had Laredo Kid, I was thinking Laredo Kid versus Mustafa Ali, a banger, a freaking banger match in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Following his shocking return last week, Mustafa Ali is back in action against Laredo Kid, and minutes into the match, Laredo Kid leaps off the top, but Mustafa Ali cuts him off with a mid-air dropkick, and Laredo Kid regains the momentarily advantage with a sit-down driver for two, and Mustafa Ali strips Laredo Kid in a pin finish, but the ref catches him with his feet on the rope, and Laredo Kid stacks him down with a drive. I was thinking with a dive. I said a dive through the rope onto the outside, and Mustafa Ali grabs at Laredo Kid's mask and delivers a thumb to the eye, and Mustafa Ali hits a stripping DDT onto the floor, followed by the 450 splash for the win, and that's how Mustafa Ali won with a 450 splash, guys, and that's how Mustafa Ali defeated Laredo Kid. I love Mustafa Ali. I really do. And I'm happy that he's still in freaking TNA, that he refused to sign with TNA, guys. Then Mike Santana confronts Mustafa Ali after his rude interruption last week, and Mustafa Ali isn't interested in a match with Mike Santana, but he knows someone who might be. That was really good stuff as well, guys. Then, then we had this tag team match with Eric Young and Josh Alexander versus the Northern Army. I thought it was fun, guys. It ended in a no contest, but it was still, it could have been better, guys. It could have been way freaking better. That no contest could have been way better. It could have had no freaking, I hate no contests. I hate freaking DQs. I hate the freaking endings of that. I like a winner. I like a winner by pinfall or submission. No freaking disqualification, no contest. I hate that freaking shit that always freaking happens in wrestling, in my opinion. But it happens because people tell me it happens because of stories. So it is what it is, but still I complain about it. But the post match always delivers the freaking do a storyline angle. So then former advertised Eric Young and Josh Alexander joined force against the Northern Army, and Josh Alexander whipped Art Caris into the corner, but Williams protects him from the apron, and the Northern Army delivers a two-on-one assault to gain control, and Josh Alexander fights free with a suplex to Judas Arcardis in creating a separation, and Josh Alexander makes the tag to Eric Young, who simply kicks around the nail, and Josh Alexander with a right hand, and Eric Young and Josh Alexander fences the Northern Army, and Judas Arcardis and Travis Williams end in a no contest, and that's what happened right there, guys. And I'll repeat it again. Josh Alexander fights free with a suplex to Arcardis and creates a separation, and Alexander makes the tag to Young, who essentially takes turns around the nails Josh Alexander with a right hand. Then Eric Young approached an attack on Josh Alexander from the Northern Army, and Eric Young spikes Josh Alexander with a power driver to stand tall alongside Judas Judas Icarus. I was thinking along with Judas Icarus and Travis Williams. I'll say it one more time, guys. I'll repeat it again. Eric Young accurses an attack on Josh Alexander from the Northern Army, and Eric Young spikes Josh Alexander with a fire driver to stand tall alongside Judas Arcardis and Travis Williams. And that's what happened right there, guys. Then we had Ace Austin versus Wesley from NXT, guys. Let's talk about it. NXT Wesley returns to action in TNA as he goes one-on-one with Ace Austin and is a soulmate in the early going as both competitors match each other's pace, and Wesley dives through the ropes, whipping out Austin onto the floor, and Lee delivers a series of kicks, but Austin kicks at two, and both men in chain strikes, with Austin getting the upper hand off a clothesline, and Austin hits a side Russian leg sweep, followed by a quick boom, and Austin connects with a springboard kick, followed by a powerbomb, but it's not enough, and Titus and Tariq, I was thinking Tyson and Tariq appear at ringside to improve a distraction, and Austin takes out Lee and Tyson with a Bruce Berry flip, and Tariq strips up Austin and allowing Wesley to hit the fist kick for the 3, and that's how Wesley defeated Ace Austin with the help of Tyson and Tariq helping Wesley, his buddies. I'll say it again, guys. Wesley, with the help of Tyson and Tariq, helping him in defeating Ace Austin, and that's how he defeated Ace Austin with his friend's help and tripping Ace Austin and allowing Wesley to hit the kick for the win, and that's how he won. And then after the match, Wesley and Tyson and Tariq looked to add an insult to injury, but Wesley, former allies, the Rascals, make the save, and that's what happened right there, guys. Really good stuff. Love it, man. Just freaking love every moment of it, guys. Really good stuff, I'm telling you guys. Oh, man. Then the TNA World Champion Joe Hendry reveals that he will be in concert next week on TNA this coming week. Oh, man. When Joe Henry does those concerts, those are great, man. The fans are always behind him. I'm telling you guys. They're always behind him. They're always, always, always behind him, guys. Then, then, um, then we have the matches for this coming week. We got freaking a knockout battle royal will remain to a number one contender for the knockout world championship. I'll say it again, guys. We got a knockout battle royal. We'll see who's the number one contender for the knockout world championship. Then the TNA World Tag Team Champions, the Hardys, a night with Leon Slater to face the system. Then Mike Santana goes one-on-one with Mike Cardona. I'll say it again. Matt Cardona. I'll say it again. Mike Santana faces Matt Cardona. Matt Cardona is facing Mike Santana. That's going to be a fun match. That's going to be a really fun match between Matt Cardona and Mike Santana. Mike Santana faces Matt Cardona. That's going to be a fun match. Matt Cardona faces Mike Santana one-on-one this coming week. And then Joe Henry will be live in concert and so much more, guys. Good stuff, I'm telling you. Then we had the main event. With Nick Nemeth and Ryan Nemeth, since it's the first class. Let's talk about it here in a couple seconds. I thought it was a decent match, guys, but it wasn't great. But it was good, but it wasn't great. Let's talk about it, though. So Nick Nemeth and Ryan Nemeth battle first class in tonight's Impact main event, and AJ Francis enters the ring and illegally and runs through Ryan to give him to give his team the advantage. And AJ Francis hits Ryan with Tennessee whiskey in the corner, and Ryan locks in a sleeper, but Francis fights him off with a side slam for 2, and AJ Francis continues to beat down with another side slam to Ryan before taking a shot at Nick Nemeth on the apron, and Ryan Nemeth to great separation with a tornado DDT, allowing him to make the tag to Nick Nemeth in the pace quickly as Nick Nemeth goes on the attack, and Ryan Nemeth leaps off the top with with a double axe handle to AJ Francis onto the floor, and Nick Nemeth hits KC. Nick Nemeth hits KC with the Famouser and falls by the Dodger. Guys, I'll repeat it again. Nick Nemeth hits. Nick Nemeth hits KC with the Famouser and falls by the Dodger zone, and Ryan Nemeth tags himself in and scores the pinfall on KC to win, and that's how Ryan Nemeth and Nick Nemeth defeated the first class AJ Francis and KC, guys. I can't pronounce the last name. And Nick Nemeth and Ryan Nemeth celebrate their victory as TNA went off air. And I give this show a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10. Even though there was no contest, it was a good story because, the Josh Alexander thing and stuff like that. Love it. Loved it. Just loved how Eric Young helped out, Judas Arquette and Travis Williams. That was great, guys. That was good. So, yes, guys, I give this show a 9 out of 10. And that's all I have to say, guys. This was a great show. Love this show as well. And that's all I have to say, guys. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit those notification bells. As always, guys, hit those notification bells. And this is Christopher Jackson Never. I'm thinking this is Christopher Jackson Never, and we're out. And peace out and take care, guys. Peace out and take care. Peace out and take care.